So we're in Quito airport now, and we are just about to get on our flight to the Galapagos. So yeah, very excited.
It is exciting. We're so tired though. It is currently, what time? 4:30, and we got a taxi at 3. Because they said to be here like 2 hours early, but when you get here, you actually can't do anything until 5 o'clock because you have to get a special card and get your bags checked separately to go to the Galapagos, just to make sure you don't take anything like food-wise that could like invade the species or something. I don't know. So yeah, we could have had an extra hour and a half in bed, but we're not bitter, are we? Oh my god, we're going to go and be David Attenborough for a week. We're so excited.
Last one's on the plane, as always.
Yeah. What's new? This is literally, so yeah, we're on the way to the Galapagos and we can't wait.
Excited.
See you there.
Dispositivos electrónicos en modo avión, conéctense a la red Wi-Fi latente y escaneen el código QR que está ubicado frente a sus asientos.
Where are we?
We've landed in the Galapagos Islands.
Now we need to try and work out where we go. It's really windy here, as you can probably see, but nice weather.
They built the airport on a tiny little island to the north of Santa Cruz, so it means when you land, you then got to get a taxi, then a water taxi, then a coach across the entire length of the island. So we're still probably about 2 hours away from the hostel.
Yeah. But it feels amazing. I could actually cry. It's like such a bucket list thing to do, so I feel very lucky right now. Okay. Good morning.
We made it to the Galapagos.
Oh my god, it is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is absolutely amazing.
We got here about midday yesterday. Got to the hotel about 2:30. I just went straight out. Literally just dumped the bags and went straight out.
Yeah. Oh, it was such a long journey to get here though. So to get to the Galapagos, you have to land on one of the 2 islands that's got an airport in. So we landed in the one called Baltra, which is connected to Santa Cruz, yeah. And to get here, so we have to get 2 planes, a plane from Quito to...
Cayusa.
We always pronounce this wrong, but it's actually like...
Guayaquil
or something? We realised we were pronouncing it wrong when the airport said it the right way. And then we had a 3-hour sort of wait, and then got a plane to Santa Cruz. Got off the plane, had to walk literally onto the tarmac, didn't we?
Yeah. And you go through the smallest airport in the world, and before you pick up your bags they bring out this dog from behind the scenes, and then the dog just walks all over your luggage and everyone's got to stand behind the red line. I think they're checking for food mainly, aren't they, or seeds or nuts or anything that could grow here and just mess up with the local
like biodiversity and wildlife.
Plant systems and all that kind of stuff.
So
it's quite good actually watching them.
It was interesting to watch this dog. You kind of got a bit sick of it towards the end, just thought.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure how professional. The dog was just walking off at certain points as well, wasn't he?
And then we had to then get on a bus. So it's a bus ticket, which is $5, and then that took us to the sort of harbour, and we had to get a water taxi, and that was
$1 each.
There's all things that you literally have to pay this because there's no
cash
way.
only.
Yeah, you can get off the island. And then we got on the water taxi, which was amazing because we saw a little sea lion, didn't we?
We did.
And the water was so blue, like the bluest water I've ever seen in my life.
It was very nice there.
And then once we got on the water taxi, we had to
unload again, get all your bags, and then you either get a bus to Porto Ayora.
Puerto Ayora.
Ayora. You can either get a taxi there for $25 per person, or you can get a bus for $5 per person. So we got the bus.
We got the bus. And when I say it was a squeeze, we were literally in the boot with our bags like stacked all the way behind us.
And then all the way down the middle aisle of the bus, they actually folded out into chairs as well. So I think there was about 45 of us in this bus.
Yeah, it was.
And it was not a big
It was
bus.
like a minivan for 10.
So in the boot.
So it wasn't the comfiest ride, and that took about an hour.
About an hour.
To sort of get into the main town, because it's annoying because the harbour and the port is like completely opposite side of the island. But it just shows you, I guess, how small the islands are, because you can get like one side to an hour car ride max, so they are small.
Yeah.
And then we got into the town, and just on the walk to the hostel, we saw so much wildlife.
Yeah, it just seems to be everywhere. And then once we dropped the bags, we went out. I think we saw.
Yeah, let's list everything we've seen so far.
First we saw sea lions, marine iguanas, crabs, baby sharks, manta rays.
It's actually, anyone that knows me knows that turtles are my obsession, and that was such an amazing moment. And it was swimming so close to the shore. We were still on some rocks.
Like a rocky outhead.
Yeah, and we were still on some rocks, and it was literally coming straight in. It was amazing. It was so good.
But today we're going 10 minutes down the road. Our hostel's really well located. It's on Charles Darwin Avenue, right near the front. So we're going for a 10-minute walk towards a turtle sanctuary and an enclosed
It's called
beach.
the Charles Darwin
Research Centre.
Research Centre, yes. Because this is obviously where he did all his research and came up with his theory of evolution. So we're going to go there, see the giant tortoises, which my nan and my dad will be so obsessed with these because they love tortoises.
And then we're going to head out towards Tortuga Bay, which is another beach. Probably take about an hour to get there, isn't it?
They have some different types of wildlife there, and they have the turtles in the bay. So I told Ben that's like my one bucket list thing to do when we're here is to snorkel with a turtle snorkeling or swimming near me. And if I can do that, that is like my trip done.
Yeah.
Basically, so fingers crossed for me. When you come to the Galapagos, you can either do land-based like we're doing and hop to different islands, which is our plan, or you can come and do a cruise, which we have seen a lot of people do the cruises. They're really popular because they take you to some islands that you can't get to in a day trip because they're so far away.
And there are some islands that you're not even allowed to go on.
Yeah.
So the idea would be that their cruise ship would just sort of stop nearby, and then they could go and have a little bit of a closer look, which we're obviously not going to be able to do.
We're not doing that, but we are going to hop to different islands. So we're staying here for 3 nights in Santa Cruz, and then we have 3 nights in another island called Isabella, and then 4 nights in another island called San Cristobal. So we have to get a ferry in between each one. And we're going to try and do as much as we can, do some day trips. And we are going to go out for a day now, I think.
Yep, it's looking a little bit brighter than it did yesterday. This side of the island is always cloudy apparently, but we're going to make the most of it.
Yes, we'll see you in our next video. We'll show you some of the hostel where we're staying now actually, because it's really pretty.
It's a really good hostel.
So see you later. Bye. Ben loves a good map.
How are we going to know where we're going? Right here.
Oh my god, is that what we're going to see?
George. Oh, is this the guy, Solitario? Is this the guy is the last of his species?
Don't say that. They're no judging me for wearing the same outfit and hairstyle for like every single video of this vlog.
We also do like returning home vlog where we actually dress like how we dress back home.
Yeah.
I don't just wear gym shorts with it.
We promise we are fashionable. Well, probably not fashionable by today's modern standards, but...
You have to try to visit the Highlands.
The Highlands.
The lava tunnels.
On here, this side?
Yeah, in Santa Cruz. Las Grietas.
What is that, sorry? People keep saying that to us, but we don't know what it
Las
is.
Grietas is considered one of the most natural swimming pools around the
Okay.
world. It's a crystal water. You can appreciate their fishes, the parrotfish, lisa fish. It's perfect for snorkeling.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the most visited places in Santa Cruz. The Path of Tortoises, the tour that you're going to take right now, and the Las Grietas.
Okay.
Both of
How'd you say that? Las
Grietas, the cracks,
the
perhaps.
cracks. Okay.
In the right side is La Estación Beach.
Okay.
But if you walk straight to the top, in the left side is the exhibition hall of tourist area.
Okay.
And you come back 9:40.
9:40. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you. Ben, tell me about these rocks.
Well, they're obviously volcanic. That formation is
Ben gets very excited about rocks. Go on now, tell me what's special about these.
Well, they're obviously black and volcanic. Got lots of holes in them which indicates that they're bubbles at one time. Probably molten lava that's cracked. Also the shape that it's cracked into as well.
Very interesting. Little, you know, if you are married to Ben Bodum, you don't get a husband, you also get a rock specialist.
It's a bit slippy.
Okay, let me be careful. Look at how clear this water is. It's just amazing. Ben is trying to find some crabs. We think we've seen a pufferfish.
Amber, what path are we on?
We're on the path to see the tortoise breeding centre.
What have we learnt so far?
We have learned that the tortoises eat these cacti called
Punta Punta.
punta punta, which is like a cactus pear?
Cactus pear.
Yeah, which sort of come down like this. Yeah, so we're gonna see them soon.
It's also considered as a pioneer plantation. What I mean is pioneer is the first organism colonized the Galapagos, right?
Guess what we're looking at right now? The giant tortoises. Oh, and they look like little dinosaurs.
Feels like they're looking at us as well.
I know. Hi. They're amazing. Not in the water. How old are these ones then?
Apparently Charles Darwin took one to Sydney, no, Melbourne, in his lifetime, and it only died in 2006. So, I don't know.
We're in the turtle breeding centre. We've just seen the giant tortoises and they have them here to conserve them because so many of them were killed in the wild. So is that the female?
I don't know. Well, apparently there are males and females together in there. Don't know how you tell the difference.
So the smaller
Really
ones.
small?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It must take them so long to do anything. They look like so dinosaur-like, don't they?
Yeah.
So basically they hatch the tortoises in here to get them to like a suitable size before releasing them back to the islands.
Yeah. In front of the enclosures you've got the name of the island.
And the year that they hatched, I guess. So they stay in these for, is it a couple of years?
For years, yeah.
In these boxes. And then they get released into the bigger enclosures back there. And eventually they go into here. It's actually insane to think that like the turtles that are like really tiny are gonna one day be giant, like them ones. Because look how small these are right now. These were hatched just this year. Hi! So we learnt on our tour that there are 4 different types of iguanas.
Yep.
These ones are marine iguanas because they've adapted to be able to swim and they eat the algae. And then there is 3 different types of land iguanas.
Yep.
One which we actually saw on the island that we landed on, and they grow massive and walk, don't they? They don't swim.
They eat cactus pears.
Yeah. But you can see how they've adapted because these ones, their legs are almost like fins as well.
Yeah. And also their mouths are much smaller because all they eat is algae.
They just like chill all day. Spread eagle, just sunbathe them. We are now walking to a place called Tortuga Bay.
Yeah, so we just left Puerto Oro on Santa Cruz. It's about a 45-minute walk to the beach.
Yeah, it's meant to be a really beautiful beach and you're meant to be able to see and apparently swim with turtles, baby sharks, loads of fish. So it's meant to be an amazing place to snorkel. Which, on that note, we just spent the best part of an hour looking for a snorkel, which surprisingly, considering we're on the Galapagos, there isn't actually so many places to get snorkels from. So we did find one. It was $35 for a basic snorkel.
Yeah, and that was a good price that we found.
Yeah, one of them was 60, because a lot of the places just rent them for $5 a day, but we think, well, we know we're gonna want to use it for much more than a day, so we thought we'd buy one. So $35. So I am going to be taking this all the way around, travelling now. I will have to give up an item of clothing to fit it in my bag, but needs must. To do this, you have to sign in at, there's a little like guards sort of at the entrance to this walk. You have to sign in and sign out, so they make sure everyone gets back. But it's completely free to do, thankfully. Seen our mates again. Look at these two, they're like husband and wife. Ben's made a friend.
Oh.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
From Tortuga Bay, which unfortunately does not
Seem to have many turtles.
No.
No. It's an amazing white sand beach. We've loved being here. It's great swimming around, but the water's just, it's not very clear, is it?
No,
So much sand.
the sand is beautiful, and it really is. That it just made the water so cloudy.
Yeah.
So not the best snorkeling conditions, but we know there are turtles in there because we can see their fins really far out.
And only we can sit on the edge of the beach and see turtles, but by the time we get in there, it's just too cloudy.
But it is amazing to be here, and just to even know that there's turtles in the sea makes me really happy.
Yeah.
So we've been to the snorkel, the water is freezing. We had an amazing first day here, did the tortoise sanctuary and Charles Darwin centre this morning, which was really amazing. We had the best guide ever. Tomorrow we're going to go to a place called Los Gritos, which is a really top snorkeling place in this little cabin area. So we're going to get a water taxi there tomorrow early, and hopefully we'll be able to see some amazing fish. Maybe a turtle. Crossing my fingers the whole trip to see one. I hope we do. Who is this man in the distance? I don't recognise him. I've literally been swimming more than me.
Welcome to Ben's Cafe. Speciality in jam on toast, fried bread, boiling water.
I'm gonna make coffee.
Let's look at the Galapagos Islands' finest jam.
This is actually a luxury,
This is luxury.
setup for us. Like, oh my god, we actually make breakfast.
Everyone's clean.
Yeah, makes a
Tidy.
difference. Normally we just have breakfast bars on our go, so treating ourselves this morning. Just got our water taxi from the other side of the island and about to go to
Playa de la Alemania,
which means
the German beach. I should fit right in.
everyone thinks Ben's German when we're here. This is just one of the guests that we met on the way. And the little morning snooze, scratch. You see some fish?
See loads.
That's what we're swimming in. In a sec.
Don't worry, I've got my life jacket.
But you're doing amazing by even going to swim there.
Yeah. Looking forward to it.
Hoping to see some good fish.
Like water.
Ben is getting into Las Gritos. It looks amazing. And the water is cold, but there's so many fish. I'm going to try and film a little bit and hope that the GoPro is definitely waterproof. See you in a bit. Ben's now just floating. Have I ever looked more attractive? No.
What a day. So today we have been to the German beach and also Las Gritos. Amazing day full of snorkeling and sunbathing, and now we've just treated ourselves with some nice drinks.
What are we doing today?
Queuing. Today we're queuing for the ferry to Isabella. Should take 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
2 hours.
So yeah, second island, one island down.
Had to get all our bags x-rayed again. And then
We
we've
keep
got to
accumulating more stuff.
we've got to get a water taxi to our boat, which is called
Wolf.
So yeah, we will see you when we get there. Bye.